success. I don't flex, I'm success. I don't flex, I'm success. Effortless, see I got it. I don't flex, I'm success. I don't flex, I'm success. I don't flex, I'm success. Effortless, see I. That's a lie.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and man, oh man, Ringside crew, you're in for a treat. I'm adding another awesome name to my wall of fame in my brain of people that have been on from the UK. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside. Welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. So if my American fans are not familiar with you, and why would they not be, introduce yourself.
My name is Violet Fury, and I wrestle for Lion Wrestling Promotions, which is in Skegness.
Wow. It's funny. I had back in the day, I had a young lady with the name Violet. I forgot the last name, but she had like blonde pigtails and stuff like that. I don't think she's still wrestling anymore, but I've had multiple different Violets on this podcast. Violet,
just a good name.
Yeah. So let's start your like wrestling bio. Like, when did you start liking professional wrestling?
Well, I've liked wrestling pretty much like all my life. I can't remember a time where I could sit here and be like, yeah, I wasn't into wrestling, but actually like fully into it. I just liked the face paint. As a kid, I was really into like makeup-y stuff, and it was Sting's face paint I saw in a match, and then I saw my uncle had a figure of him, and I thought that was really cool. And then from then I'd watch Sting matches, and then that led into more. Jeff Hardy was a big one. And yeah, so that was it for me, really.
Wow, that's amazing. So how long did it take you to find the training facility you landed on?
So I didn't even know it was happening. So my granddad, which can I just say as well, like my granddad is the biggest part of my wrestling career. I wouldn't have done anything I would without him. I didn't even know it was happening. He just said to me one day, he was like, I found you a training school. How would you feel about that? And I was mortified. Like, I wanted to, and I wanted it more than anything, but I was so nervous. But I wouldn't change it for the world at all.
Wow, that's amazing. So when you first stepped through the doors of the training facility that your grandfather helped you find, what were your thoughts going through your head?
I was so nervous. Like, I think my coach likes to bring it up, actually, how different I am from now to when I started. I wouldn't speak to anybody for a good couple of years, actually. But especially so much for the first few sessions. Not against the people there were genuinely they still are the nicest people that I could be around. But I didn't even have it in me to speak to any of them at that point.
Oh, wow. So how did you land on the name that you have in wrestling?
It was my coach's idea, and he just said it to me. He was like, Violet Fury, what do you think? And instantly it was like, I can't imagine myself with any other name. Everything I have now is purple.
Wow. So the Violet Fury took over your personality completely.
It's everywhere. Like Violet's on the bracelet. It's like anything purple now. It's just I associate it with myself. But yeah, I like that.
Wow, awesome. So what I know you said the purple and stuff like that, and like the purple fur coat you wear, and like what if you had to give an explanation on like the whole aura of Violet Fury, what is like, where does she come from inside of you? Like, is it something that a coach gave you the idea of way that she is, and she moves around the ring and way she is, and
I think she's just me exaggerated. Like, I'm a very anxious person, or like, but she's not. Like, it's hard to explain to someone, like, when people ask, like, how does it feel and stuff. I can't tell you a single thought that went through my head while I was making my entrance when I was in the ring, but it just it feels natural, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
Awesome. Let's go into it. Like, when you first got your first told you were gonna do your first match, what was that whole day like?
Well, I found out quite in advance actually, and I cried when I first
Oh,
found out. Because I've been training 4 or 5 years up to this point. Coming up 4 or 5, 2021. Um, so it was just kind of like, this is happening, and a lot of it was in thanks to obviously a lot of people from my training, but I'd gotten to actually do a little bit of training with the girl that I'd end up wrestling, because there's not many girls. Well, there wasn't at this point. There is now. Girls at my training. So to finally get to like train with someone, it was pretty cool.
awesome. So do you remember who you wrestled?
Eden.
Oh wow, Eden. I know that name. What was the match like? Did you both like, everybody has their first experience for their first match. Like a lot of these people I've interviewed from the United States, their first match is a Royal Rumble or a Battle Royal. Did it feel different to not be put in that kind of situation that you're going to be in a Battle Royal within there out in the match, out of the match like within 5 seconds?
Well, I don't really know, because like when I first started training, there was two other girls and me. So for a couple of years there was three of us, and then another girl left, so there was two of us, and then for a good few years it was only just me.
Mm,
Um, so it like there wasn't really enough girls anyway to be able to do that. At mine.
that's all good. So how many times a day do you guys train?
Wrestling wise, it's weekly that we do on a
Oh wow.
weekend.
So what is the toughest thing you ever had to do in training?
Well, a couple of years back, I injured my knee, and that put me out for a while. And it was coming back from that. I think it really like I had to try, like obviously you do in wrestling anyway, but harder, like not even physically, but mentally, because I was behind massively, and I think it affected my confidence massively at that point. And I'm just glad I was able to pull it back from there.
Mm. So who made your gear?
Um, a lady on Instagram and Etsy, Robin Hart Costumes, I think it is. It's a beautiful gear. It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
awesome. Um, so what is your favorite like match you've ever watched with like Sting?
Um, it's probably biased about because it was just the first one I watched, which it was the WrestleMania one with Triple H, I'm pretty sure. And that's always when people ask like my favorite matches, literally just because I could probably not even tell you much that actually happened in the match, just for the fact that that one got me into
Mm.
wrestling. So it's always like one of the first ones that comes to mind.
You should definitely go back because I heard that Netflix has taken the playlist for all the wrestling stuff. So if
Hmm.
you get a chance, go back, go watch some old WCW matches like Ric Flair versus Sting and matches like that when he was a surfer, when he had the high top in the old WCW. That will
Hmm.
give you like even more of a love for the Stinger. Like his old little jackets with the streamers on it and his
Yeah,
tights
cool
with
gear.
the old school, the American flag one, and when he's wearing all the old school crazy outfits, but like, that's Sting. Like I'm an 80s baby. Like my nickname in wrestling is the Mr. Old School. Like I'll definitely give people like go watch this match. If you love this guy, go watch this match from this one. Like people I know know I love Rey Mysterio. They're like, what would you say your favorite match for Rey is? I'm like, of course, I'm going to say him versus Eddie Guerrero at Halloween
Yeah.
Havoc. Him versus the Mask. Like, of course,
Hmm.
because that gear he wore was like phenomenal. The mask was like stuck to the outfit, and Eddie had to try to rip it off of him, even though Eddie lost. Like, oh my gosh, it was insane. Um, when it comes to like the week of a match, do you have a certain process you do to get yourself ready to like prepare for a match or anything?
I was preparing. I was buying makeup and stuff for it about months before. I think
Mm.
I over prepared a little bit. But well, I don't think you can really because it worked out well. Like my case and everything was packed like well in advance to the show, so I didn't end up forgetting anything, so it paid
Oh,
off.
geez. So I guess you would kind of say, because my favorite question I always ask is, are you a last minute Lucy or are you an early bird? So I guess you're an early bird.
Yeah, 100%. Like when we did our pictures, when we had our promo pictures, everything was going fine. I was getting ready the morning of, and then my tights for underneath my gear, they ripped before I could put them on. So like since then, I pack tights multiple times, and if it wasn't for somebody at training, then I wouldn't have had tights. So I owe them everything. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Oh, geez. Thank you for helping her. She would have had no tights under her skirt. No. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Are there any wrestlers that you would like to wrestle in 2026 that you have on your bingo card?
Um, Well, the one wrestler I always wanted to wrestle was Eden. The
Oh, wow.
first time I saw her wrestle, I said to her and my coach, I want her to be my first match. So it's the main one's pretty much been ticked off. But besides that, Amara, the Voodoo Queen Amara, she's wicked. I'd like that one a lot.
Mm. Awesome. I would like to see you face Kiara, even like
Mhm.
Annabelle from WAW, Princess, a few other ones that I've had on the podcast. Trying to think, there's so many. I've had so many guests on this podcast within the 5 years it's existed. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's so many. Has it hit you that you're part of that next generation of independent wrestling?
Um, I don't think it's fully hit me yet. No, like first few days after my match, it's an indescribable feeling. Like nothing else matters. Like I'm a wrestler now, and it's you just feel untouchable. But
Yeah, I've asked this question to one of my other guests earlier in the year.
mhm.
Does it blow your mind that you're talking to an American wrestling fan and you're from the UK about independent wrestling?
It's pretty cool, honestly. Like I appreciate it.
Awesome. So with the like you're a wrestler, what is your family like? What do they think about you being a wrestler?
My granddad. I don't think I give him as much appreciation as he deserves. Actually, he referees as well for the Lion Wrestling
Oh,
Promotions,
wow.
and genuinely, I don't think I would have been anywhere near where I am without my granddad. And like my whole family are supportive of it. They love it. My mum went absolutely mental at my first match, but without my granddad, um, genuinely, I'd I don't think I'd just it wouldn't have worked out for me. I owe him everything.
Wow. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. I love that. Please tell your granddad about the podcast because I
I will
definitely would
do.
love to have him on because I'm actually we're pre-recording this, but later on tonight I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. with an American referee.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, I have to send you the link on Instagram so you and your granddad can watch it together. Even though it's gonna be late, I guess you can watch it the next day. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's 8 o'clock night for us, or 7 o'clock at night for us. It's gonna be like 12 o'clock at night or something like that. 12 a.m. Oof. So I saw in in your picture you had like a shirt. You sell merch or like?
It's my gear. I have my name just on the top part of my gear. So that's what that one was.
Okay. Do you like if anybody wanted to pick up anything of yours? Do you have any merch or anything yet?
Not yet. I think I want to establish myself more. Like at my shows. Which my next one's February. Before I start like getting stuff available and things. I think.
That's the best bet because you're very young in the business and like you don't want to get a table together and then have risk nobody comes over your table and it
Yeah.
messes it up for you. It messes it up mentally for you because that one time that you think that you're gonna have fans approaching you because they loved your match and
Yeah,
nobody
and
comes
it's the
over.
opposite.
and it gives
Mhm.
you that mental, I'm not wanted. You know what I mean? They'll think you're not wanted, but you are.
Yeah.
Independent wrestling I love the young talent, and I'm so proud, and keep up the great work. Nothing but the best of luck to you on your wrestling journey.
Thank
Um,
you.
if any of my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
It's Instagram. It's Violet Furies, just Violet Fury with an S on the end.
Okay, awesome. I want to thank you so much, Violet, for coming on the podcast. I'm Joe Panther the third. Your turn.
Violet Fury.
Sorry. And we will catch you in the next one.